Well, undocumented immigrants are breaking the law, so they should be detained and deported too. That's something I'm coming across quite a bit, and I really want to unpack it, especially in light of the raids and protests happening right now in Los Angeles. Now, ICE has carried out raids in Los Angeles, showing up to Home Depot, garment warehouse, and family neighborhoods. And at this point, there's no information to suggest that the people who were detained as a result of these raids were criminals or threats. In fact, everything's pointing in the other direction, that they were otherwise law-abiding workers, family members, community members, with many of them having lived in the United States for years. And what we're seeing right now is that the community in Los Angeles is really pushing back. And people are saying, oh, well, they're defending criminals. No, they're not. They're defending people from an extremely inhumane system. And an inhumane system that's being justified very loudly right now. You have a hardcore right-wing guy like Stephen Miller tweeting to deport the invaders or surrender to the insurrection. And let's call that what that is. That's white nationalist rhetoric. And the word invaders, he's using that very deliberately. And that's because it's a violent word. It turns workers into enemies and families into threats. And it lays the groundwork for this militarized crackdown that we're seeing in LA right now. So that's why this goes much deeper than quote unquote follow the law. And that's because the laws themselves are broken. In fact, most U.S. immigration laws are built on racism, exclusion, and fear. From the Chinese Exclusion Act, which was the first law that prevented people from a specific nationality to immigrate to the United States, to America First quotas designed to favor white European immigrants. Immigration policy in this country has always been shaped by who this country wants to keep out, not who needs safety or opportunity. Our policies over the years have never been neutral or fair. So when people say the law is the law, what they're really saying is that I'm comfortable with injustice so long as it doesn't inconvenience me. But as we know, just because something is legal doesn't make it moral. Slavery was legal. Segregation was legal. Denying women the right to vote was legal. The law has always had to evolve, and oftentimes through resistance. And let's be real, the people who are being targeted today in LA are not criminals. They are not threats. They are longtime residents, people who cook our food, care for our elders and our children, build our homes. They follow every law they possibly can. And the only one that they didn't is the one where they overstayed their visa or entered this country without a visa. And they did so in a system that's been designed to offer almost no legal pathway for the vast majority of people. And now they're being punished, and not because they're dangerous, but because our immigration system is. And because, quite frankly, this country still struggles to see non-white immigrants deserving of humanity and belonging. Meanwhile, our economy depends on their labor, but they are essential when it's convenient and disposable when they're not. So no, detaining and deporting undocumented immigrants who are otherwise law-abiding has nothing to do with justice. It's just really cruel. And if we as a society truly believe in justice, then we have to stop justifying injustice with these unjust laws. And we need to fight to change those laws. Because the real problem isn't undocumented people. The real problem is our system.